Last time on Crime Story.
When did you give the jewelry to Lieutenant Torello?
Maybe the next day.
How much?
I don't know. Figure 15 grand.
Were there any other monies given to Lieutenant Torello?
Yeah, I had to give Torello 10 grand in St. Louis.
This cop don't talk. He squeaks. That's how straight he is.
He'd make you a great witness.
What do you mean?
The cop. Look, you say that Bozo is lying to get immunity. You say that the cop is clean, the cop's your witness. He proves that Bozo is a liar. His testimony stinks. I mean, who's the jury gonna believe?
Run that by me again.
Wake up. You saying Bozo's a liar, they expect that, but you and the clean cop saying it, they'll laugh the prosecution out of court. I mean, that's how I'd play it anyway.
You're a genius, David.
Yes. Yes, I certainly am.
Yeah, thanks for on me. Take care.
This week on Crime Story.
Flight 211 is now arriving from Las Vegas and...
That's the flight. Let's go.
Attention, please. This is the last boarding call for Flight 421. All passengers holding tickets for Flight 421, please proceed to gate.
Hey, how are you guys? What is this? A guy gets his picture in the paper, he can't blow into town without a crowd meeting him? How you doing? Welcome home, Mike.
How you doing? You got some color, huh?
Oh, yeah, the weather is really nice out there.
Looks good on you.
Thanks.
Keep it up.
Hey, I was playing golf. You hit this little ball chasing around the desert all day long, makes you nuts. You can lose your mind and your shirt if you're not careful. They bet on everything out there. Sunrise, sunset, your body temperature. They have a celebration if the wind changes direction. I tell you, I've never seen anything like it in my life. Everywhere you go, slot machines, everything.
Mr. Michael Torello?
Hey, that's Lieutenant Torello to you, huh?
Yeah, that's me. What do you want?
Please come to the ticket counter. You have a phone call. Dr. Dennis.
Excuse me. I doubt it.
Downtown must have 2 court secretaries assigned to me alone.
All right, Mike, you'll get out of this. Whole department's behind you. Brightel doesn't have a chance.
Yeah. Well, this isn't from Brightel, Danny.
Oh, man. Can you believe this? United States of America versus Ray Luca, Phil Bartoli, and Paulie Taglia. He's been subpoenaed as a defense witness for Ray Luca.
The machine's out of Lucky's, Phil.
So get something else.
Go get me a pack of Luckies. What do you have trouble seeing in the daylight?
Go ahead. Look, I'm trying to have a peaceful lunch before we go to court. You got business?
Yeah, I got a problem.
Don't we all?
It still bothers me that somebody tried to kill me.
That would bother me too.
You know, if it wasn't for a nosy cop, my wife would have found a pile of garbage in my garage with a Ray Luca driver's license in its pocket.
Is that right?
Why, Phil? I mean, you know about these things.
You still think that I lit up your garage, huh?
Did I say that?
You're worked up, Ray. It's because of these indictments. You know, they make people crazy.
Not everybody, Phil, just you.
I want to talk to you.
Who's this?
It's a friend of mine, David Abrams. Not now, David. I'm busy, huh?
Well, you use your time well, because you're running out of it.
There goes my lunch.
I gave you free legal advice. A hypothetical case. I said put up a cop as a defense witness. You didn't tell me the cop was Mike Torello and you were the case.
Hey, look, don't come in here crying to me, all right? Did I put a gun to your head, huh?
I've always been straight with you, Ray. Straight. You took advantage of me. You want me down at your level, I'm there.
Are you gonna get in trouble, kid?
No, you're wrong. You're in trouble.
Hey, wise up, David. You gave me good advice like a good defense attorney. The only difference was you didn't take any cash. Hey, maybe now you'll take some money. Hey!
Get over here! Get over here! Get this guy!
They got a new guy to replace Kehoe on the pension board so that they can rape the fund for their expansion into Vegas. His name is Stephen Cordo. Danny, get busy on his background. Find out all you can about him, where he lives, who he hangs out with, stuff like that.
No flies on us, pal. We've been busy while you were away gathering facts. While you've been vacationing in Vegas. The guy's Mr. Clean.
Yeah, like in the commercials.
Stephen Cordo, graduated Phi Beta Kappa, University of Minnesota, Master's in Business Administration, 1957. Graduated Yale School of Law, 1960, with a 3.95 grade point average. Honors all over the place.
Certified to practice law in 7 states. 7 bar exams.
I checked his sheet. No stains, not even a parking ticket.
What states, Joey?
Illinois, California, New York, Florida, Indiana, Missouri, and Nevada.
Very interesting choices.
Yeah. Some other interesting facts, too, like his family. His father is Mitch Cordo.
Kansas City mob. Biggest outfit outside of Cleveland and Chicago. Goes all the way back to the Prohibition. Does the fun ever stop around here? Torello.
Michael,
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How was your trip?
Oh, it was good. I had a nice time.
I saw the newspaper article.
Well, I was gonna call you, but I figured you read about it.
Michael, are you all right?
Is there anything I can do?
No, not really. It's all on me.
I hate reading this junk about you in the paper. Where do they get off with this stuff? Listen, I really have to see you. How about lunch?
I can't. I have to meet my attorney in court in about an hour, but I'll call you later, all right? Inger?
Yeah?
Thanks a lot. Why and how are you defending me?
Mike, I got you into this. I'm going to get you out of it.
Won't you get in trouble with the public defender's office?
Not really. I quit.
Quit.
rise, please. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Archibald Flynn presiding. Be seated.
Counsel will approach the bench, please. Gentlemen, I will allow Mr. Abrams' affidavit for the severance of trial for Lieutenant Torello. I will set a date aside next week. We'll recess until Monday morning, and I expect to hear testimony at that time, huh?
All rise, please.
We got our severance. You'll be tried after Luca and the others.
Good.
Mr. Bartoli, get out.
Get out of here with the cameras.
Bartoli, how will the severance affect your mind?
Get rid of the cameras. Get me on this elevator. Come on.
Bartoli, are you explaining to all the impact you?
Get out. Get out.
David.
Dad. Dad, what are you doing here?
I came to see you work and maybe see some old acquaintances.
You should have called me. I'd have picked you up.
The walking is good for me. I came to see you work, and all I saw was you whispering at the judge.
It's a pre-trial motion. It's over now. We start the trial next week.
Who's the guy the press chased after?
That's Phil Bartoli, Dad.
He got fat.
Yeah.
And bald. See, that's what happens when you get important.
Yeah. You never got important, huh, Dad?
Not me. All I did was to help a couple of people make a few bets.
Sure. That's all. Come on, let's get out of here, huh? What are you gonna do today?
I don't know. I was thinking of going to a movie, huh?
Papa's delicate condition. You want to have lunch instead?
Well,
David, I'd like to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to you.
It'll only take a minute. It's important.
go ahead. I'm going to walk home. I'll see you Sunday morning. We'll read the newspaper.
All right. You're okay walking?
Oh, yeah.
What do you want?
David, I don't want to beef with you.
Well, you should have thought of that before you used me against Mike Torello.
Hey, listen. People don't hit me and walk away.
You're threatening me.
No, I'm not. It's just the opposite. I'm willing to forget about it. And I'd like you to forget about it, too. I heard you quit the public defender's office. Sounds like you took my advice. Now, when you cool down and this thing is over, you can start at $150,000 a year.
Cash?
Any way you want it.
You got a medical and a dental plan?
Anything you want's okay by me, right?
Wrong. You got it wrong, Ray. Yeah, I quit the public defender's office, but not to go private, so I could whore myself defending parasites like you. Nah, I'm gonna find a job as a prosecutor, so I can put garbage like you behind bars for the things that you do to people. As a matter of fact, I'd like to find a position where I can focus right in directly on you, my friend.
Great. Hey, big shot. You want to start something? Why don't you start something with me, huh?
What's wrong? What happened? What the hell was that all about? Huh? Will you shut up and drive? David Abrams is gonna be a state's attorney. So what? So sooner or later he's gonna come after me, all right? Him, he's a punk. No, he's not. This guy knows how I think. When he gets to the DA's office, I can't touch him. So we're gonna take him out now. And there's somebody else we're gonna take out too, Paulie. Oh. Who's the last person in the world anybody would expect Ray Luca to whack right now?
Our chief witness for the defense, Michael Torello.
Gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed your dinner. Not an easy crowd to please, is it, Phil?
Dinner was okay. Not as good as my place, but it was not bad.
I introduce Ray Luca. He speaks in my behalf.
Thank you, Manny. We all know why we're here. The success of the Vegas Sportsbook, it speaks for itself. Now, to continue with our plans, it's going to take money and cooperation from everybody. Because next, it's going to be hotels and casinos. Now, to make this work for us, I'd like to introduce our selection to the Midwest Employees Union Pension Board, Stephen Corder.
Thank you. Thank you, Ray, Mr. Weisbord. It is an honor for me and the pension board to participate in your expansion. For starters, we're making a $10 million matching loan. With an additional $10 million from you, we can complete the first stage of expansion. 3 hotels and casinos by the end of next year, and 2 the following year for a total of 5. Now, not speaking for the pension board, but as Stephen Cordo, let me tell you what it is that I bring to your organization. What I bring over the next 10 to 20 years in 2 stages is the total legitimizing of all our activities.
Wait a minute. I got some problems here. Why don't we send the kids out for some pizza or something? Then we can talk.
Ray, you and Max take Stephen out to celebrate. My old friends and I, we need to talk. So talk.
We don't need some complicated plan from some educated punk kid. What do I care about 5 years from now? I care about money in my pocket today. You talk to me about 5 days. Our colored people selling dope are stealing millions out of our pockets. You talk to me about Vegas. Great. Only I want in the backyard first.
Educated punk, huh? I bring you a star, I bring you the future, and you talk to me about Negroes and dope?
No, I'm not the only one, Manny. There are others.
I want to see hands.
Phil? In my opinion, Manny, I think that we forgot all the basic business ways. The things that got us where we are today.
In all these years, you never changed your vote on me.
Vote? There's no vote. You tear this organization apart with no talk, with educated hotshots. You want our support? There's money to be made in the colored neighborhoods of Chicago right now, today. It's time to take over the streets. We want our vote, Manny.
I agree with Dominic.
They want to sell junk to high school kids. I hope this is the way to the airport, because that's where I'm going.
Well, these old guys have a tough time dealing with the future.
Let Manny talk to them. Believe me, there won't be any problems.
I could take this deal to New York, they'd pour the support in my hands, and they could dominate Vegas. I mean, Chicago's a logical first choice, but not if I've got to deal with dinosaurs.
That's funny, Steve.
What's that?
Phil Bartoli is one of those things with a pinhead and a great big body stuffing his face all the time. That's pretty funny, Steve.
Hey, you know what? Why don't we go out, get something to drink, loosen up, have some fun, Ray?
Yeah, this will all work out. We're gonna be together for a long time. So let's just forget about it, all right?
Right. Forget about it. Forget about it.
You're all right, Steve.
There will be no division in this room. 40 years ago, we made this business. Up from the streets, Luciano, Costello, Siegel, Anastasia, and me, we made it work. We invented the words like organization that comes out of your mouths today. We gave birth to this while most of you were still sucking a bottle. You are nothing without me.
Manny, what are you...
Shut up! Dominic, you have nothing to say in this room. None of you. Before us, there were mustache Pete's and the Black Hand working in the Italian neighborhood. And Oni Madden, and the remnants of the Irish mobs, and the Jewish mobs in the Bronx and Brooklyn, with the gambling and the Dutchman and Murder Incorporated. We were the young ones. We put it all together and made it like an American business, coast to coast. And soon Cuba was also ours. We got rid of this stupid violence, violence without a purpose, because it made heat and no profit. But when there is a purpose, you are rich men today only because of our efforts. And today you sit around like bums collecting newspaper photographs of yourselves with movie actresses and singers. You embarrass me, Dominic. I bring you the next generation. I bring you talent and a total legitimizing of what we do. I bring you an organization in 10 years bigger than General Motors, and you make faces like an Indian at what you don't understand. We are moving from the streets. Drugs are for dirty people. They can have it, and the streets that go with it. There will be no dissension in this organization and no drugs. Or I will personally bring it down around your feet.
Okay, enough of this. Grossman, play some music with a little knock in it, okay? No funeral music.
I try to match the music to the ambiance.
This round's on Bardo.
Oh.
Well, here's to us. To us.
You know, I'm getting pretty sick and tired of reading about Torello, the dirty cop, in the newspaper. People are gonna start believing this crap.
Well, you better hope they don't latch onto your personal life.
That ain't funny, mate.
Hello?
Ingrid. Listen, I called because I have to see you. He's there.
That's right.
That's good. He ought to be.
Mike, are you okay? Do you want me to meet you?
You can't.
Where?
In a parking lot around the corner from your place.
Okay.
Where are you going?
I have to go out. I'm sorry.
Where?
To meet a friend.
Who are you meeting?
He's a friend, and he needs my help.
Why? Why now?
Because he needs me. And I'm going to him. You can wait here if you want. If you don't, that's fine. I understand. I'm sorry. But don't try to stop me, because I'm going to him.
What's it all about? What the hell's going on? Inger?
Listen to me for a minute. Everyone that I come in contact with gets hurt. And I don't want to hurt anyone that I care about anymore.
Michael.
This has got to end. And it's got to end right here. And it's got to end right now. We're a great act, you and I. Can't even break up without making out.
Where are we going?
Oh, I don't know.
Every night I lie in bed with the man I'm going to marry. And I think about you. And I say to myself, what are you doing? Why are you thinking about Michael? I know it's wrong.
And I ask myself, what was I doing involving you with me?
I wanted to be.
Yeah. How about the guy you're gonna marry? I'm messing this guy's life up. I don't even know him. I'm encouraging you to cheat on him, to put deceit into the start of your marriage. If I loved you, I wouldn't ask you to do that.
It's not our fault we fell in love.
I am supposed to be responsible for what I do. And all I do is cause garbage to fall around everyone that I care about, including the guys that I work with.
Stop it. Is Bartell your fault?
I can handle Brightel's heat just fine. But the whole MCU is smeared. And all they did was be loyal to me. Listen to me, Inger. The woman I love divorced me. I'm messing up the life of the woman that I'm in love with. I can't let that happen. You think your fiance's still waiting for you at your place?
Maybe.
What are you gonna tell him?
The truth.
This is goodbye, isn't it?
Yes. Danny, get in here. You wake up and you get your feet off my desk. Where's Waller?
Oh, I went to pick up some witnesses for court. You know, that stick-up case. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. What the hell is this, a drill?
No, it's not. We're going to work.
You look like you've been up all night. Out on the job?
No, it's not one of those things. It's what could happen.
Well, aside from the stick-ups we've been handling, what's so special?
Ray Luca.
Now, this trial will slow his action down.
Oh, really? Not necessarily. Think about it. What's the best time to make a move? A hit or a score, whenever, what?
When it's least expected.
That's right, and there is no reason for us to believe that they would change their MO now. In fact, I think I'm the guy that might get hit.
Oh, come on, Mike, that's nuts.
You don't testify, Luca goes to the joint. It don't make sense.
Not necessarily. He's got 3 to 5 years of appeals, a smart lawyer. The star witness could get dead. He's got other ways, not fast, not immediate, but other ways to get out of it. That is the very same reason why they would want to hit me now. Anybody in their right mind would want to babysit with me. Luca, in his sick mind, would do just the opposite.
So then we just stick with you.
I would spot a tail in a second. I don't hang on at that many places. I don't have that many habits. I'm either here, at home, or at the orbit.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying that if someone is watching me, they would pick a prime time to hit me. It would have to be in one of those places.
Slow down. Spell it out.
I think I'm being followed. The guy is real good. When I left the Orbit Lounge last night, there was a green Chevy parked down the street. The guy leans against the door when he drives.
Come on, Mike.
Oh, wait a minute, Nate. I went home to get cleaned up this morning, and what do you think I saw?
What?
A black Mercury parked down the block. The guy sees me in the rearview mirror, pulls out, drives away.
Same guy.
Without a doubt, leaning up against the door when he's driving. I'm gonna go get cleaned and go to court. You guys split up and check it out. Today.
Okay.
They can't do it at the lieutenant's building.
Yeah, you can. We don't know how smart this guy is. For all we know, he's a ghost.
Well, he's got to wait somewhere. No cover. You got to be able to get off a clear shot. No rooftops. Can't sit in the park.
Joey, Mike usually parks his car right there, right?
Yeah, kitty corner from that apartment building.
Now, if you were going to ambush somebody, where would you want to be?
One of those windows or on a roof.
With a policeman?
What is it?
We speak to you inside, please.
Do you rent your apartments by the week?
I don't want no parties in here.
For a week? I don't have that much left in me.
I'll bet he has.
No. What we need to know is if you have any vacancies.
Though the last one this week.
Are all the other apartments rented to regular tenants?
Yeah. I rented to a nice woman upstairs in the back last week. And my last apartment to a nice man just the other day. Come to think of it, I don't remember seeing the man move in any luggage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I intend to show you one of the most unique and diabolical relationships in the history of Chicago crime. You will hear testimony that will link Philip Bartoli, Ray Luca, and Paul Taglia to a series of crimes that extend far beyond the city of Chicago. And how these three men committed or conspired to commit over 70 felonies, including robbery, transportation of stolen property from cartage thefts across the state line, burglary, and yes, murder. But you say, how is this possible? When Chicago boasts of having one of the finest law enforcement agencies in the country? That, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the key questions in this trial. And it will be answered. You will hear testimony of a lawman so in tune with the criminal mind that he heads up one of the most unique specialty task forces in this city. You will hear testimony of how this man took bribes in the form of cash, jewelry, and other stolen merchandise, therefore making him one of the leading figures in organized crime, using his shield from the Chicago Police Department as camouflage for his own personal gain.
You gonna be able to keep your cool?
It only makes me more eager to testify.
Oh, Dad. I want you to meet Mike Torello. Mike, this is my father.
Hello, Mr. Abrams.
You're a cop. My son talks about you.
That's right, I am.
You don't look like a cop. You look like a nice guy. Come on, I buy you both a sandwich.
Oh, I can't. I have to show my face at the office. I'll take a rain check, though, Mr. Abrams. See you later.
See you, Mike. Look, I'll take you up on lunch if you come to my house for dinner and stay the night.
You got a deal.
Hey, who's this guy with David Abrams? I know him. That's Izzy the dancer. I thought he was dead.
It's Abrams' father.
This guy wrote the book on interstate gambling. He knew Capone. He knew Frank Nitti. I'm gonna talk to him. Hey, Izzy the dancer. Thought you were dead.
And you used to have hair.
What are you doing around here?
I came to see if they put you in jail.
You don't really think that's gonna happen, do you?
If my son was the prosecutor, yeah.
I love this. A made guy with a prosecutor for his son.
Have a good laugh. If Brightel screws this up, I won't.
Hey, I am a legitimate man here. I own a restaurant. I've been out of the rackets for years. What do you think of this son of yours as a prosecutor?
What do you think I think? I think it's terrible. But Phil, the youth of today, they got no respect for tradition. They rebel. They do what they want. They embarrass their parents. I think it's the rock and roll music.
How about you and I have a little talk and try to convince your son not to put me in jail?
What's the talk, Phil? My boy wants something, he's gonna get it. So, bye-bye, Phil. Because he goes after you, you're gonna take a fall.
Come on, Pop.
You scared the hell out of me, boss.
You scared me too, Paulie, with this bomb in your fat little hands.
You're gonna like this. I got it working perfect.
You never get anything to work perfect.
You know what I mean? No, I don't know what you mean, Paulie. I replaced this lightweight plastic wire with this heavy gauge copper wire. And I made it longer. So when the heat goes through it, it doesn't burn out so fast. And that's all we do is we fill it up with powder, and boom.
Boom, huh?
I'll tell you, it's gonna work perfect.
You better.
You want some dessert? I bought a cake.
You know what you can do with your cake. I'm comfortable talking to you, not eating cake. I worry about you. You got a temper. You shouldn't make threats against people like Bartoli and Luca. They're dangerous men.
I'm dangerous.
I'm tired. I'm going to sleep.
Good night, Pop.
Hey, give your pa a hug like you used to.
Good night.
Good night.
Now!
I may be down, but I'm never out. And that one of these days, he's gonna be all mine. You go tell your punk boss. Did you hear me? Did you hear me?
Where's the cream cheese?
Hey, dancer. Where you going?
You got no cream cheese. I'll be right back.
Put on your gloves.
Yeah.
Dad! Bob! Oh, my God! My God, Bob! No! No! No!